Bang, bang. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Lunch Money. I'm here with the beautiful and intelligent Polina Marinova, Pompliano, P-I-M-P. What up?
We're doing this even at the risk of missing our flight. We're
Facts.
getting lunch money out.
Facts. Dedication. What's up? Lunch Money is now sponsored by BlockFi. Do not forget, go sign up for a BlockFi account, blockfi.com/pomp. You can earn up to 8.6% interest in an interest-bearing account. It's awesome. I'm an investor. I sit on the board. I'm a big fan. You will be too. Go get an account, get money, get paid. Go get a BlockFi account. BlockFi.com/pomp, 8.6% APY and an interest-bearing account. What's up? Let's go. We're going to rattle through this stuff. 12 minutes before I get yelled at.
JP Morgan Chase CEO Jamie Dimon expressed confidence Tuesday in America's ability to get through next month's election, even as he urged the federal government to do more to prevent a double-dip recession. I have great faith in this country, and I'm sure we'll have a proper election, but he said that if we have a double-dip recession, there will be considerable pain and suffering. What do we think?
You know what else JP Morgan recently said?
What?
That Square buying $50 million worth of Bitcoin on their balance sheet is a positive development.
You're so annoying. Tell us about the double dip recession. Why would that cause a lot of pain and suffering?
Of course, because there would be more unemployment. There would be more businesses going out of business. Like it would be bad. And if you remember, we dropped, then the government stepped in and...
But what's the likelihood of the double dip happening?
Well, if we have no more stimulus, that won't be good. We'll be on the way there. It looks like there is going to be more stimulus, so that's one prevention. Two is if all of a sudden everything continues to get shut down, let's say through the end of next year, that would be horrible because they would have to keep printing more and more.
We don't want them printing more and more.
And I tend to think that we're going to avoid a double dip recession because they're going to literally use stimulus to get us over the hump or over the dip. But then what's going to happen is they're going to make it worse, and in the future we're going to have something, and it's going to be even a bigger drop.
Is double dip recession different than dead cat bounce? You see how I said dead cat and not fat cat?
Yes, a double dip is it drops, then it starts to recover, and then it drops again.
Okay.
But the dead cat bounce is similar. A double dip recession though could be the same severity of drop. So let's say it drops 30% in the equities markets, and then it does it again 30, and it recovers all the way back up, and then drops again 30%. It's basically just double dip. It happened twice.
I see.
A dead cat bounce is on the way down. There is, it looks like it's going back up. It recovers a little bit, and then it slams back down even further.
Got it.
We're just doing shapes, geometry, trigonometry,
Next,
all kinds of stuff.
Square's recently announced $50 million investment in Bitcoin is a strong vote of confidence for the future of Bitcoin and a signal that the payments company sees a lot of potential for the cryptocurrency as an asset, JP Morgan analysts said in a report dated Tuesday. So what is JP Morgan saying?
They basically are saying that Square bought $50 million, put it on their balance sheet.
Yeah, we know that.
And that is incredibly bullish because you have an $80 billion public company doing this. And they're not the first. There's obviously a lot of companies like Galaxy Digital, Grayscale, whatever, that they have Bitcoin and they're publicly traded. Now, some of them don't have it on their balance sheet. It's more of like customer funds type stuff or investments. But MicroStrategy was a $1.2 billion company run by Michael Saylor. He had $500 million on his balance sheet, and he took 85%, $425 million, and he put it into Bitcoin. He left it on his balance sheet, and then he went out publicly, and he was like, Bitcoin is the hardest money in the world. I'm strapped, ready, protected. Let's go forward into this macro environment, and Bitcoin's going to lead the way.
Ooh.
Facts.
Great.
Facts.
Fantastic. Bitcoin is leading the way.
Get yourself protected.
Business Insider parent Insider is reportedly close to a deal to acquire a controlling stake in Morning Brew, a news startup known for its popular email newsletter on business and finance. So we know the guys at Morning Brew, they are our friends. We will not speak on this in
I'm speaking on it.
No, you're not.
Why?
Okay, what do you know?
I don't know anything. That's why I'm going to speak about it. This is all my personal opinion. I don't know anything. I talked to one person at Morning Brew. I'm not going to say who his name is, Toby.
Anthony.
And he literally told me nothing. So what I'm going to end up saying here is two things. One, good for them if they do this.
Do you think it's good to get acquired at this point?
They worked their asses off. They're going to sell a company for $75 million. They started the company when they were in college. They raised very little money, about $750,000, and they built this thing. They're going to do $20 million this year in
And
revenue.
they didn't raise pretty much any venture capital.
$750,000 from friends and family. And it's growing, it's profitable, and they built a great business. Awesome. Like, first, check mark, whether they sell it or not, awesome.
They're also great guys.
Facts. Two, other than they got like a little bit of suspicious food preferences, but we won't get into all
Food
that.
preferences.
Yeah, I don't think that they really are excited about my Domino's action. So, we'll talk about that.
Nobody's
later.
excited about your Domino's action.
Two is this goes to show that the legacy media brands, they got to start making moves.
Although I will argue, Business Insider is a very forward-thinking brand. They are not the traditional media company.
Maybe.
No, they've been making smart acquisitions in recent years. They have been hiring a lot of interesting
Why don't they have
people.
more subscribers then?
What?
Why don't they have more subscribers?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm sure they do.
I'm sure that it's growing and it's going well. I'm just saying that more of these legacy companies are going to have to start making these moves to get into podcasts, newsletters, like all these new mediums. Wait till, here's my big takeaway from this, and Alex and Austin will laugh when they hear me say this. This is the opening of the floodgates for traditional media companies are going to start buying meme accounts. Facts.
He's got a meme guy.
I do have a meme guy, but meme dealer. I DM him on Twitter. I'm like, go give me a good meme, and he gives them to me, and then I use them. But the whole idea is Morning Brew is serious business news, but they do it in a very specific voice. Now, they're not doing memes, but what it does is it moves the thing from like, let's try to be the New York Times and be super serious and wear our suits and ties to, oh, okay, wait, let's use a different voice.
And
let's talk to the audience differently. The next step in this is let's just hit them with memes. Let's keep the eyeballs and attention through memes, GIFs, GIFs, whatever you guys want to call it.
And if you're new to business, Morning Brew is a great way to get into it because they use very easy to understand language and
plain English.
Plain English.
What is it? Morningbrew.com?
I think so.
Yeah, just go to morningbrew.com or just Google Morning Brew. Go sign up for their newsletter. Send them a note and tell them that we sent you.
Also, readtheprofile.com.
Oh my God! All right, what's next?
Okay. Apple's 5G smartphone lineup is finally here. The company announced 4 new iPhones: the iPhone 12, the iPhone 12 Pro, 12 Pro Max, and iPhone 12 Mini. I think I still have like the iPhone 4. I don't think I've moved on from that.
I don't like when they come out with new iPhones.
Why?
Because they slow down the old ones.
Yeah. You already tweeted that?
They slow down the old ones. Watch. Your phone's going to get slower and it's going to hold less battery all of a sudden. Shocker. I actually think that they admitted they do this.
They did at one point.
Yeah, they admitted it. So this isn't conspiracy theory land. Like, I always knew they did it because I pay attention and I was like, they're messing with my phone to make me buy the new one.
You always get the new one like immediately.
No, I don't. I never update the software. I never update the software.
No, you like buy a new phone.
Oh, the new phone. No, I'm on the program where they just give you it like, yeah, but I don't have to pay for it.
Bougie.
I don't have to pay for it.
Bougie.
I'm on the renewal plan.
Yeah, you pay them more and then they give you a phone.
Nah.
All right.
I don't think so.
All right, well.
And by the way, the reason why I need a new phone, I got to be taking good pictures for my meme dealer so he could then write on it and give me good memes. And I need a lot of computing power and processing power.
You need to be taking good pictures of me.
Yeah, but any camera could do that. You don't need a good camera to make you look like a... Let's go to the next topic.
Okay. Richard Browning is a 41-year-old CEO of a company named Gravity. This company, Gravity Industries, is a jetpack startup trying to bring jetpacks to the mainstream. He is also the company's main designer and chief test pilot. Since launching Gravity 3 years ago, Browning has taken off thousands of times with his jetpack in more than 30 countries, set a Guinness World Record twice, and accrued more than 10 million YouTube views for his exploits. But he still remembers his first liftoff in 2016. He says,
we don't need jetpacks.
The slogan is, we build 1,000 horsepower jet suits.
We don't need jetpacks.
Why not?
Can you imagine?
I can launch you off right here.
Like me and my brothers, when we got our motorcycles and stuff, zooming around, and you're like, that's dangerous. Now imagine if we could fly with jetpacks all around.
Oh, God. I would send you off immediately.
That's fine. I'd be gone.
Oh, I know.
I'd be gone.
Where would you go?
I would go to over the Hudson River and then come back. When I got hungry, it's like a little kid. When I got hungry, I'd come back.
Former Senate Majority Leader Harry Reid is saying that the U.S. government has key evidence of possible close encounters with UFOs and has been hiding it for years. I don't buy it. If there were UFOs, Trump would have said it already. There's no way.
They did. They released it earlier this year.
No, that's not really.
What do you mean it's not really?
Apparently, there's a new documentary called The Phenomenon, and the 80-year-old politician, I think, is in it.
Listen, I'm telling you that UFOs are definitely a thing. There may not be aliens in the UFOs, or maybe there is. We don't know. But definitely UFOs are real.
He claims that there's more than one up there and even believes they may have interfered with American weapons.
Yeah, he claims in the documentary that they shut down all the missiles. Have you seen this documentary? No, but I read the internet. Oh, shocker, guys. If you want to be smart, go read the internet. Wow. And he claims that they shut down a bunch of the weapons, like the missiles in a base at one point. And he said something like, if we wanted to shoot missiles at that moment, we couldn't have done it. I ain't messing with no aliens. Yo, aliens, if you guys are watching this, I'm a good guy. I come in peace. Yeah, you're shook. You can't do that with your hand.
I couldn't do it for a long time when I was little. And then my friend was like, you can't do it. And I spent literally all day practicing. And then I could do it.
Nerd. Okay, let's go. You got a joke for us?
This is our checkout instructions from the Airbnb. But I do have one in my head. Okay. I renamed my iPhone to Titanic. Do you know why? Do you want to know why?
No.
Because when you plug it into the computer, it says the Titanic is sinking.
Like, it says what?
SYNCING. See? Deep meditative breaths is equal to
men and women,
applause,
boys and girls.
Laughter.
Men and women, boys and girls, I'm sorry that you had to go through that. It's okay. Traumatic experiences bring us closer together, and we will see you guys tomorrow. We're back in New York tomorrow.
Get you an Instant Pot. Bang, bang. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Lunch Money as much as we did.
And don't forget, Lunch Money is now sponsored by BlockFi, so go check them out. There's a link in the description that you can click on. I'm an investor, a user, and a huge fan. What?
You're a bigger fan of BlockFi than you are of me?
BlockFi is my second favorite thing in the world behind Polina. They've got 3 products. They can give you a US dollar loan. You can earn up to 8.6% interest on an interest-bearing account, or you can buy and sell cryptocurrencies on their crypto exchange. I personally use the interest-bearing account. There's not very many places where you'll find up to 8.6% interest on a deposit in an interest-bearing account. Go do your own research. There's risk associated, but 8.6% is pretty compelling. So click on the link in the description. Say thanks to the folks at BlockFi. Subscribe to our channel. Like the video. Annoy Polina in the comments. And we'll see you guys tomorrow.
And be kind to your friends.